Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show on an Apple Festival Wednesday, which means parade day. Mm-hmm. Well, first parade day.
Pre-parade day.
Yes. At the Jackson Apple Festival because we have the preschool parade.
Yes.
And then the school parade
at 11.
And then we have the evening parade tonight. Yes, the opening parade tonight. So, well, Rob Leonard's here. And, you know, Rob, you were here yesterday with the Queens, and you stood behind the scenes, and we were not having that. So we decided that you needed to be front and center today, and we were going to put you on the spot to talk about some Apple Festival stuff.
Okay. Do the best I can.
Okay, well, very good. And then we have some other guests to talk about a very important event coming up here in just a bit as well. So it's always so much fun, Apple Festival Week, to have these guys in the red shirts and girls come in and visit with us, tell us some of the great things that are going on. And you brought some stuff today, so we're going to talk about that. And it's something we forgot to do yesterday.
We forgot to do it yesterday. That was my bad.
Nah, well, it's our bad. We'll all take the blame for it. Yeah. So we have Rob here. We're going to talk about a few Apple Festival things, show you what these beautiful bags are all about, and find out how you can get one of them, and all the stuff and things. So we do have a message, and then we'll be back right after this and talk about the Apple Fest.
At Vinton County National Bank, we believe in supporting the areas where we live and work. Now, we'd like to honor those who also serve our communities. Our new Community Champions account is especially for first responders, veterans, active military, and anyone employed in the fields of healthcare or education. This account offers rewards, discounts, and other benefits to those who give so much to others. Vinton County National Bank, rewarding those who serve.
All right, and we are back with one of our favorite Jaffe members and one of the bravest souls on earth because he is the Queen chaperone.
It's fun.
I would say it's interesting. Never boring.
It's never boring. It's very interesting, yes.
Yes. Rob is here, and so how long have you been chaperoning the Queens?
Sherilyn and I started with Katie Brown.
Okay.
Which I believe was...
Which seems like yesterday, but it was probably longer.
It was the first group after COVID, I believe.
Okay, so...
Because we had Kennedy with us.
Well, because Kennedy was the queen for like 14 years.
Yes.
Thanks, COVID, for that. I was like, this poor girl and her parents are never going to not be the little queen.
Yeah. We thought she was going to just... move into the big queen.
Just move into the big queen. We're just going to graduate her into being the big queen, which I would have probably no doubt in my mind she would have handled that properly as just fine as well.
Yes.
She's a cool kid.
Very mature young
She's
girl.
a good kid. Okay, so Rob, you are actually the Queen chaperone, and you are a brave soul.
I've got 4 daughters, so it's just... Brenda Perry probably said it best yesterday at the Red Coat ceremony. She said that every year they gain 3 new daughters.
Yeah,
that's true. And it is. The girls we've had since 2019, whatever year we started. I'm in contact with them.
Sure.
I get text messages from them. Something goes good at school, something goes bad at college, whatever. They always show up, street market, the parade time, whatever.
Yep.
They come back and always grab a picture.
You're the other dad.
That's
an additional dad.
An additional dad.
And mom.
Yes.
Yeah. All of the stuff. Yeah. But no, I know it's a lot of fun, and I know that you should write a book about some of the things that have happened or whatever along the way.
I don't know about that one. No, I'm lucky. My wife Sherilyn takes care of the scheduling, the parades, and passes all the bills off to George Davis, who writes the checks.
Yes, yeah.
That's what's nice.
That is nice.
I like that being able to give something, let them pay the bill.
Yes, just pay me back.
And then, as you know, the shoemakers, Kristen and Ryan, have always taken care of the Queen's Tea.
Yep.
Well, with their daughter growing up, getting into stuff, they gave that up this year. So we kind of took that.
And oh my gosh.
A couple of my daughters stepped in.
To help.
Kirsten was an attendant in 2010.
Yeah, and then
Tori was
a
queen in 16.
Yep.
And she MCs.
Okay.
So They just have a love for it, so it
Yeah.
kind of keeps us together.
It's a family affair.
Yes.
I love that. Absolutely. Well, you gave me a call yesterday afternoon and said, hey, I can't believe I did this, but I forgot the handbags. And I said, oh my gosh, yeah, like shame on us.
Yes.
Because you and I have talked about this for ever, about the fact that this year at the Apple Festival, there were going to be these beautiful handbags. So I'll let you kind of take the reins and explain what's going on here, and I'll model them.
Okay. Well, every year, Jaffe tries to come up with something different for the auction on Saturday night.
Yes.
It's after the parade, and it's on everybody's mind. When the parade's over, the festival's over, let's get away. And actually, it's not.
Right.
All of the booths do their drawings.
There's a lot of fun to be had.
Yes, and it's all up around
Yeah.
the stage at that point. But all the booths bring up their drawings that they've taken tickets for all week, and then we have the auction.
Yes.
Last year we did 2 bags,
Okay.
similar to that one, but it had a zip top, and I'm not a bag person, but
I shall model.
we did 2 of those with a zipper in it, and they did very well. So this year they just did 1 of those and
Model
thought
the
to try
other arm.
something different.
And it says 84th Jackson Apple Festival. And then, of course, it has the Apple Man on the front. How cool is this? So I have a bag very, very similar to this, and I absolutely love it. Number one, you cannot hurt this bag.
No,
You
not that I know of.
No, you can't. Trust me, and because I can destroy a bag pretty well. Has a little front pocket here, but it's kind of like the like a distressed but very, very like thick leather, it's so sturdy.
And the older they get, the
They
better looking
get prettier.
Yes,
They get
yes.
so much prettier. Yeah, you want to take like a baseball bat to it, but don't. But like literally, the more they're used, the prettier they get. And you cannot hurt this bag, I promise you. And they're just such a good size because you can just
Put all kinds of
slip
food down.
everything in there. Yeah, it's great.
Snack
And
bag.
this one has a keychain in it.
Oh, they all do.
Awesome. Bryant leather.
Bryant Leather and Oak Hill.
Yep.
He makes them. He's made them he made them for us last year.
Very cool. Okay, so that is this style.
Yes.
And then we have
Apple bags.
these are so cool. So we're gonna model these too. Except for this one's all twisted. So whose idea was this?
For the apple?
Yeah. Look, it has a leaf.
It's kind of a cross, I think, between
So you can kind of see here.
George Davis. You know, his wife is into bags a little bit, and so I'm figuring that's where George got some of the idea. Bryant Leather come up with
Or it
the
could be
design
that
for
George
it.
just wants a bag.
It could be.
Purse.
It could be. He makes those too. Bryant Leather makes those too.
Yeah, these are so cool. And again, these are like crossbodies, but they have lots of room inside. And again, they are beautiful.
And he made
Super
a
sturdy.
red, yellow, and green, just like
Yeah.
the Queen's collars.
Here, we'll show you. I feel like we need to model all of them. We need to be equal opportunity bag modelers.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. So,
Again, they'll be Saturday night after the parade. They'll have the auction for them.
Leaf.
Even-
This is so cute.
If you're not interested in buying a bag, it's a lot of fun to stay and watch the auction.
Oh yeah.
Because you always get 2
green.
people going after the same thing.
Yes. Auctions, yeah, if you can
Yes.
find 2 people interested,
Yes.
they get good. This green is absolutely beautiful. It's like a pebbled, like it's
Yeah, he's got a name for it, but
yeah, kind of like a distressed. Oh, it looks blue up on here, but sorry, because of our green screen. But yeah, it is gorgeous. And they all have the little leaf on the back, which it looks blue here, but it's not blue, it's green. It's beautiful. So let's talk about these bags and tell us how one can get exactly how do you get this?
you show up on Saturday night and
At the stage.
at the stage, they'll have somebody doing the auctioneering. I think Ed Henderson's done it in the past.
Okay. Love
think-
Ed.
Pat Ball may have done it.
Love
once.
Pat.
I I think Seth Michael may have even done it.
Love Seth.
So all of our local auctioneers, I think some of them come in.
They're all so
and there have
fun.
been years that George Davis had to do it because we didn't have anybody. But no, you just show up. They'll start to bid on them. I'm not exactly sure if they're going to do what they call that bidder's choice. Like they'll hold up all 3 bags and you bid on it.
I got you.
Take the one you want, or if they're going to do just the red and then the yellow. I'm not sure. We haven't discussed that yet.
TBD.
Yes, there's a lot of things between now and the end of the parade on Saturday night.
TBD. Yeah.
But same with all 4 bags, they'll auction them the same way.
Okay.
And if you like these bags, but you maybe not want the Apple Festival thing, Bryant Leather.
Bryant Leather there in Oak Hill.
You got to plug him in a little bit because he helps us out with these.
Sure.
They made some last minute changes on them, so he was there late nights trying to get us squared away. So we appreciate what he does for us.
They're absolutely beautiful, and like I said, you can't hurt these bags. They are so sturdy. The leather is very, very thick and very well made, and just fun and gorgeous.
These ones look great, and he also has
all kind of different.
My Tori has an orange one. No, I'm sorry, Megan has the orange one. Tori has a black one that she carries, the crossbody.
Yeah.
I'm learning the names of these as I go along, but
come on, girl, dad, get it together.
Girl dad is just ATM. That's what they ought to put on dad's shirts that has girls ATM. But no,
probably.
I've seen he's made some purple ones.
Okay.
Different color greens. They're interesting.
Very cool. And again, so the money that's raised during these auctions, where does it go? To help Jaffe?
Back into Jaffe and the Apple Festival.
So remember that, what you're bidding on as well is going back, because not only does Jaffe, as we've said many times here, put on the Apple Festival, which we all, love and appreciate, but you all do so many community service projects throughout the year, these food drives and toys for the kids at Christmas, and the list goes on. And so proceeds from that all go to help that stuff.
Yes. It has grown a lot. Just in the last few years.
Yeah.
I've really became active when Tori was queen. That's when I kind of started back in. And it has grown a lot from that. I think the food giveaway is a big thing once a month.
It's just amazing.
Ron Carter and all the people that help him getting the food there, and then the red shirts, as we call them, show up to help. And the queens have been showing up to help with that.
They were telling me that yesterday. Yes. That's really cool that they're working that.
And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like going, I don't want to say a family reunion, but it's a whole other family. This week, and this is the first week that I've got to be there. I get to be here every day, all day long.
Yeah.
Don't have to work anymore. I can do that. So,
sure.
But it's a whole other family that you're with the whole time you're there, and even when we go to the meetings, it's kind of the same way.
Yeah,
it's kind of laid back, and we get stuff accomplished, and it's a good group. A good group of guys to work with.
It is a good group of guys and and wives and girlfriends and all of that.
We forget them sometimes, but no, we would be nowhere without the wives and the girlfriends, because when you walk uptown, if you look, the wives and the girlfriends are sitting back there.
They are.
Doing a lot of the paperwork for us, the moral support, telling us what we're not doing right. Yes.
Hey, that's what we women are here for. Keep you men in line.
Yes.
Well, very good. So, opening ceremonies yesterday.
Yes.
The first ever red coat ceremony.
Very good.
How did that go?
I got back in the crowd so I could actually watch, and it was nice.
Very moving.
I was trying to keep track in my head the years. I think if I got it right, it's right at 550 years of experience
of total.
Yes, when you added everybody together. And I joined JC's that group in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then when I started having kids, I kind of got away from it. But a lot of those guys was there whenever I started. John Jones.
Yep.
Ed Shin was there at that time. We played basketball. But that's when we had a basketball team and played the police department, I think.
Oh, my God.
It was a fundraiser.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was really... kind of jogs your memory, get to think of,
sure.
I remember him being in there, and remember him, and then it kind of gets you thinking about the ones that are no longer with us.
Absolutely.
I always think of Stevenson. I think it's Sam and Wendell Brunton. He was always a big influence to me whenever I started.
Yep.
And of course, here the last few weeks we lost Mike.
Yeah,
and
Costello.
that was rough on families, the Jaffe
Sure.
members, everybody yesterday.
Yeah,
But
Mike
they did a
is
very
good
good
one.
presentation for him, I felt so.
Good. Wonderful. And then opening ceremonies kicked off yesterday. And then, of course, a lot of entertainment, but ended up with the lip sync contest. And
Yes.
you said you got drug into participating.
Ryan Shoemaker and Ryan had to be a surfer, and I had to be a biker.
Oh, okay.
And so
Good deal.
they said just follow our moves. There's
Ye-
40 years difference, 50 years difference. I don't know.
Yeah, a few.
I
years.
can't move like that.
Yeah.
So you just got to do the best you can do.
I gotcha. That sounds good. Well, I'm sure you did a great job.
Oh, we had
And
fun.
I know that there will be video evidence posted somewhere, so we will find it.
Somebody, yeah.
We will find it. So today, though, is exciting because today we start off with a preschool parade, and that actually is going on
Probably going
as
on
we
right now,
as we
yes.
speak. And then something cool: all the rides from noon to 4 are free for the kids,
Yes.
which is a gift. I mean, that's
Yes,
really cool.
I don't want to get it exactly wrong, but I believe it's Adina.
That's what it
sponsors
says.
it.
Yep. And then the school parade has been moved from 1 to 11. So the annual school parade, which is the first time you get to see all the floats and
Yes.
all of the fun stuff, and that will be at 11 a.m. today. So
You get to see 'em
can
in the daylight,
you can do
yes.
that, yeah, and you get to see them in the day, which is really really cool. The Oak Hill Band performs at 12:30 at the main stage. The blizzard eating contest at 1.
Queens are undefeated.
They say that they're gonna do it.
I've seen them eat. They got a good chance.
Yep. The kiddie tractor pool is at 2:30.
That's interesting to watch.
Always. 3:30, the apple pie eating contest. And all of this is kind of around the main stage
Yes.
area. The apple bobbing contest at 4:30 at the main stage. And then the BNC Shake and Stompers at the main stage at 6. Also Disciples of Christ at the Elk stage at 6. And then tonight, the opening parade,
We're ready.
7:45.
Yes.
Which is super duper exciting, and that's where you get to see the floats all lit up,
Yes. Hopefully.
and the bands and all that stuff. Yeah, hopefully. And then, of course, tonight's featured entertainment, the Apple Festival Got Talent contest, which is always a huge deal.
It is.
Huge deal. So
A lot of talent in Jackson County.
people I don't think people appreciate how much talent we have in our area.
I know.
It is
It is.
a lot. So, well, very good. Rob, while you're here, is there anything else you wanted to tell our viewers?
We just want everybody to come out, have a good time this week at the festival.
Please.
Come see the parade on Saturday night with the Ohio State band.
Ohio State.
You should have got the Queen on that yesterday. She's a Michigan fan. But, hey, I support her. She's good. Everybody's got a fault. But she announces it really well. When we go to the other parades or the other festivals, she's right up there. It's the Ohio State band. She's in full support of them being here.
That's good. Hey, listen, I don't care who you're a fan of. You can't not be a fan of the Ohio State
Band.
Marching
That's
Band.
correct, yes.
Like, they are off the chain.
I believe, as of last night, we still had some tickets available
Okay, for the band show.
for the band show.
Awesome.
$20 a piece.
Yep.
You get to actually see Script Ohio
Up
in
close
person.
and
Yes.
personal.
I did hear one lady say that her child is in the band, but they can't really, it's a lot of money to go to a college football game. Time you get in,
Absolutely.
and so they never get to go see them perform at the stadium.
Sure,
And
think
this
about that.
So if you got a shot there for $20.
I mean, to get to go to an Ohio State football game, unless you have an in, you're talking hundreds of dollars.
Yes.
If games like Texas, you're talking thousands of dollars to get to go.
I never go.
Yeah,
Tori's there, but I never go.
So anyway, yeah, that's a great opportunity for you to get to see the band up close and personal, and then get to see them in the parade on
Yes.
Saturday night as well.
And I know everybody hears this a bunch, but I even catch myself to thanking the other red shirts.
Yes.
I mean, I pulled in this morning, had to do a few things uptown before I came here, and they're, hey, what are you doing? You need help? 4 or 5 guys standing there just waiting to help.
Yep.
And it's that way with everybody at the festival.
It is.
It's just amazing.
Listen, it takes an army to put this festival on. It doesn't just magically appear,
Yes,
and you all
yes.
do an amazing job, and we want to thank you for doing what you do.
Well, we put a good president in every time. We had Brandon Davis for a few years, and of course, his dad's remarks is
Yep.
he's the only one that shut the festival down for a year. That was because of COVID.
Well,
And then we got Chris O'Boyle this year, and
Yep.
you never know what's going to happen
no,
there.
you don't. Not with Chris O'Boyle.
Now,
You don't.
we just about had a good sideshow yesterday.
He told me about that out in the lobby.
We about fell off the stage.
Said he about fell off the stage. He stepped left a little too far.
Yeah.
I'm like, please, for the love of God, can we get the festival open before you try to
Yes.
kill yourself? Oh, Chris. Anyway, he was saved. It's all good. He's fine.
He's good.
Yep.
back today. Back
I had
today,
my
ready
eyes
to go
on him.
again.
Yep. There you go. All right, we'll get out to the festival today. Wednesday, the kids are out of school. There's all kind of things and events all day long at the Apple Festival. Great food, great entertainment, and it's all in the downtown streets of Jackson. It's just amazing. It's a great time.
And we have our souvenir booth.
Yes.
Those shirts are available
Oh, yeah.
at the souvenir booth.
Rob brought me a shirt. Isn't
Yeah.
that so sweet? So they have, and it has
that has the band, I think, on the back.
yeah,
alumni,
the Ohio
or
State Marching Band performance at
Yes.
the 84th annual Apple Festival.
And then they also
cool.
have the regular Apple Festival, just with the tower. I think it
Yeah,
says all
it
roads
says
lead to Jackson,
all
or all
roads
roads lead
lead
to
to-
Apple Festival.
yeah.
Yes,
Yep, that's a good one too.
it is.
So
Okay.
thank you. Very, very cool. So you can get all of that stuff, different souvenirs, the programs, all the stuff there at that booth as well, right beside the main stage.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rob, thank you.
Thank you.
For stopping
Thanks for having
by.
us.
We greatly appreciate it.
And come up and bid on us.
Yes, come up and bid on these handbags because they are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And it's for a really good cost.
It is.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we do have some other guests waiting in the wings, and they are going to talk about some very special things coming up. So get back to work. We know that you all are very busy. So I'll tell you what, we have a couple of messages, and then we'll be back and find out what our other guests have to say. Something special.
From breaking news to heartwarming stories, the Telegram is your ticket to the latest buzz in town.
Read your daily dose of local headlines, sports, and entertainment and more in hand and on paper.
Get a print and digital subscription for only $7.95 per month. Delivered fresh every Wednesday and Saturday.
Visit thetelegramnews.com or call 740-286-3023 today.
Don't just read the news, be a part of it.
Okay. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, I guess we need to squish a little bit more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Come
which
this
way?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
way. Okay. Cheers.
Well,
yeah.
very good. Well, we have Brandy and Lynn here from Heartwoods, and I wrote it down so I don't mess it up. Heartwoods You Matter Day.
Yes.
Yes. And you have been here a time or two to talk about Heartwoods and your visions and hopes for the future of it.
Yes.
So I guess if people have missed that, I don't know how they have, but if they have, if you would just kind of fill everybody in on Heartwoods in general.
Okay. Heartwoods is a company that I started after we lost our son-in-law to suicide. We just wanted to turn our pain into purpose.
Yes.
So our mission is to create a safe space where people can just be heard, seen, valued. So that's our purpose.
You know, and it is good, and you all have so many plans for the future that you hope to expand, and
Yes.
you've actually brought a friend today.
Yes,
So let's
this
talk
is-
about that.
Yes. This is Lynn. She's on my board.
Okay.
For Heartwoods.
Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yes, it's good to have you here. And so, Lynn, tell us about your purpose with Heartwoods and how you got involved.
Well, this is interesting because a year ago I did a personal suicide awareness path, and I wanted to do a 60-mile challenge. And that's how I met Brandy. It was a year ago yesterday.
Whoa.
And
That's deep.
You know, we got to share our stories, and you know, we got together, and you know, we both had the same mission in mind, that we want to bring more mental health awareness and hopefully step out the stigma.
Okay.
So
Love that.
So we did that 60-mile challenge last year. My dog Mello and I actually ended up doing 94.4 miles. And so this year,
Not in one day, right?
why not?
She walks everywhere. She's
I mean,
amazing.
No. So this year my goal was 100 miles. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So and we're on track for it, that's for sure.
Okay. Dog
Yes.
too?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that.
Yes.
So do you just walk around town? What do you do?
Yes, I walk around town spreading suicide awareness. A lot of times at our Kroger, that's where we'll take a little break and people come by and, you know, talk with Mello. And I have on my book bag, I have a You Matter sign that I have on it that goes around town with me.
Love that.
And so we've been fortunate to meet some people who ask about what You Matter is, and you know, and a lot of people, it's been kind of overwhelming because a lot of people have been sharing their stories with me, and me me with my story. So it's been really neat to make those connections and to let people know that they do matter.
You know, and I think the first time that you were here, that we met, Brandy drives around this Jeep. It is literally. I pulled into the parking lot, and I didn't even know. Why you were here. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know who the guest is, and I pulled into the parking lot, and I saw your Jeep, and I was just like, I love this human. Whoever this person is driving this vehicle just made my day. And because it is adorable. You want to tell everybody about your Jeep? Because and how did you get the idea to do that? It's just all decorated. It's so cute.
I thought, you know what? How can we spread the message?
Yeah.
So on my Jeep, I was like, we started writing on the windows, "You matter. It's okay to not be okay."
It's so good.
And you know, because I'm like, people, if I drive by or if I'm in traffic, people are going to see that.
Yes,
So,
I did.
Yeah, so I'm like, if I can help one person be like, oh, make their day, make them smile. So that was the purpose of it.
Well, thank you, because you made me smile. And this
Good.
morning I drove in, and there it was, and I smiled again, because it's just adorable, and it's such a simple gesture to maybe change someone's entire day.
Exactly. Yes.
We should all do this.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'd be fun to see everybody doing
We
it.
should have a vehicle decorating party.
Yes. How fun would that be?
Now we
that.
had planned for You Matter Day on Friday. Her Jeep is going to be on one end of the street that's blocked off, and my Jeep is going to be on the other end of the street, and we're going to have them all decorated for You Matter. And
Yes.
mine Jeep happens to be purple, so it's a lot of the
Yes.
More fun.
Yes. Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So speaking of that, let's talk about You Matter Day.
Okay.
How many have there been, and how did it get started?
Okay, well, You Matter Day. This is going to be the first You Matter Day.
Okay.
We're going to have the mayor, Luke Feeney, come down and proclaim You Matter Day. So he's going to be there at noon. It is this Friday.
Now that's important stuff.
Yeah, so it's this Friday from 10 to 2. He will be there at noon to read it, proclaim it, and we're going to have resource tables there from like NAMI, which Susan Rogers is on my board, and
Okay.
I'm on
Love
NAMI's
Susan.
board. Yeah, and what is your job with them?
I'm a peer-to-peer facilitator for NAMI,
Okay.
Southern Ohio NAMI.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll have resource tables from, NAMI to the recovery route. No, counselor. What is it? The recovery council.
Yeah, Recovery Council.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
And then we're going to have the Up and Smoke food truck there, which is like a barbecue truck. We're going to have DJ Hazel there with music. We will have guest speakers, and we're going to be giving out You Matter signs.
Yes.
And a lot of different free stuff. And, we will have locks there that you can engrave in to put on our signs, just for anybody special or whatever you'd like to do. So
And where exactly is this going to be held?
it's going to be at the courthouse where
Okay.
the steps are. Yes, on Paint Street.
Wait, is that across from 50 West?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be blocked off, that little section from the police station to the light.
Because you all have
Yeah.
all these beautiful. Chillicothe has some of the most beautiful, like county buildings and stuff, and I can't keep track of who's where.
Yes.
But they're just your downtown is just so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. So, okay, so it'll be at the courthouse, right there at the corner of, let's see, would that be Paint and Main?
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And there's all kind of parking up and down the streets, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah,
that.
and we're going to block off a little section that people can walk in, but you can park before it. Yeah.
Okay. Very, very good. And so what are you hoping that people will get out of You Matter Day?
What I hope is just to have a free space where people can come together and just talk, laugh, communicate, tell their stories, and have support. With their resource tables, come with us, and just, make them realize that they matter. No matter what they're going through, they're not alone, that there is support, and there's people there that will listen and just be there.
And I think at the end of the day, sometimes we just want to be heard or seen
Yes.
or to know that we're not alone.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And Len, I think you were talking about, your walks, and sometimes you stop at Kroger. Are you walking up and down Bridge
Avenue.
Street?
No, Western
okay.
Avenue.
Yes.
I'm
No.
like,
No.
have you lost your ever loving mind?
Well, no, not right now with all the construction going on.
No.
but
Yeah.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. Oh
I
my
do
gosh.
walk the bridge, but turn around and go back south.
But there's plenty of
So,
sidewalk
yeah.
there
Yes.
for that. Okay, that makes total sense. So we're talking
Yeah.
about the other Kroger
Yes.
store.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Western, yes.
So tell us some of the, without getting specific into anybody's business, like what are some of the meaningful conversations that you've had with folks just because you're holding a bag that says you matter, and they're drawn to you?
Yeah. I've heard many stories, along the way, and it's been really neat to allow people to know that it's not weak to speak. I do,
good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One of the other things that I do, the reason I do this walk, is for me and for others. It helps me with my mental health and to be able to get the word out there. But, I'm healing out loud so that those struggling don't have to suffer in silence. And that's what those walks are about, to just be able to get out.
Yeah.
But I did meet one lady one day at Kroger. She said, I got to Kroger and I turned around and she stopped me and she says, weren't you the one that's got that You Matter sign on your back? And I said, yeah. And she says, well, I just lost my brother not too long ago to suicide. She said, can I take you to dinner? And I would have went to dinner with her and, talked with her, but I had other things that I needed to do or whatever. But I did get to talk with her a little bit. And a lot of times, if I have things on me, I hand out wristbands that I design. I've made lanyards and keychains and bracelets and what have you. And the lady, I handed her one. She said, well, I don't have anything to give you. And she was looking through her purse. She had a purple dice that she had given me. So it's, it sits on my bedside. I see that every morning when I get up and, So, but I've met some really, really neat people who have had some pain of their own. And that's just like, we're changing that purpose or pain into purpose. So it's been humbling, to say the least.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And as you said, you're doing these little wristbands and different things, and that purple dice maybe have been like a very tiny gesture,
Yes.
but it's so big to
Exactly.
you. Because
Yes.
you wake up and you put your eyes on that every
Yes.
morning and you think about that lady.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
if we would all just do stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
More often.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be something that's super expensive or something that's
Right.
Yes.
flamboyant. It's something as small as a little purple dice or a little wristband that bonds you with that person.
I also have You Matter cards that I had made up that, I hand those out too. So, but I used to, and last year when I had I had a bunch of lanyards and the keychains and the bracelets. And what I was doing, I was putting them in like the little snack bags. And I would put all that in there and I put a 998 card and
Okay.
I was just handing them out and giving them to people, and I don't know, it's just a way for me to get back.
Yeah.
You know, and that has to be healing for you as well. Not only are you getting out, you're moving your butt and you're exercising.
Yes.
Which makes us feel good,
Yes.
by the way. Well, I mean, sometimes. But no.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Getting out and taking walks with your beloved pets
Yes.
and whatever is a good thing and makes you feel good. But then getting to express your purpose and help others along the way. I mean, it just has to be win-win.
Yeah.
My dog Mello, she's a hit. She's a black and white, long-haired husky, and she's almost become Heartwoods' mascot.
Yeah,
And
might
she's
as well be.
such-
She's so famous. Yeah.
she's very special.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so funny how animals come to be. I have because we have a yellow lab, Marley, and at the brewery, she was there so much, like when we first opened it and whatever, and she would be in pictures and all that. And I can remember my husband and I were in Columbus one day, and I overheard this couple going, "That's that dog from Sixth Sense." I'm like, they didn't know who we were, but they knew who she was. We were in another brewery. I'm like, oh, for the love of Pete.
Yes.
Okay. You want to talk about being humbled. But no, people do relate with animals, and
do.
especially dogs, and if they can be meaningful. And if maybe petting your dog makes someone's day, then
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, she has put a lot of smiles on a lot of people, especially the kids.
Yes.
The kids just love her.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's amazing.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
awesome. See, she has
Yes.
a purpose too.
Yes.
She didn't know she did, but
Yeah, exactly.
she does.
She's famous.
Well, a little backstory on her. My ex-husband passed away 3 years ago, and
sorry.
she was his emotional support dog.
Okay.
And the family didn't want her, so I ended up taking her in. I've benefited from that, that's for sure. She's
Yeah.
such a good dog. You wouldn't even know she's a husky because she's so
I was
mellow.
going to say, because they are, they
Yeah.
can be a lot.
yeah.
but she's gentle. Yeah.
They're very, they can be very mouthy. They can be very, vocal, and they can
Yeah.
be very, they want to work.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And that's what their job is. And
Yes.
so, finding a mellow one's that's a gift.
Yes, it is.
See, it was all meant to be, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Love that. Okay, well, let's go over You Matter Day and once again, kind of all the details. And again, kind of what you're hoping and who's welcome and what you're hoping people will get out of it.
Everybody's welcome. So we're going to have it 10 to 2 on Friday with
This
the
is
mayor
in
coming.
Chillicothe.
Yes, at the courthouse in Chillicothe. And we will have the food truck there up in smoke, resource tables. We're going to have cornhole boards. We're hoping to take chalk and kind of write on the sidewalks, have fun with that. Lynn's going to have the bubble machine. She's going to be running around with bubbles. That's the fun part. We all love bubbles.
Love bubbles. I mean, the whole world loves bubbles.
Did
Oh my
you know
gosh.
They make watermelon bubbles.
Water.
No.
Everybody's going to be
Yeah,
eating
they
them.
smell like watermelon.
That is genius.
Yeah. So we're excited about the bubbles now.
Yeah.
Wait, are you going to have watermelon bubbles?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna have such a fun day. You matter, every age group, everybody. So yeah. I know. We're tickled over the little stuff.
I know. It is the little things, right?
It
that,
is.
that
Gotta
make us
enjoy
all
it.
happy and
Yes.
and have some fun and but yeah, and that's the thing too. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're not struggling, but
Yeah.
maybe you have a family member or a best friend or a
Yes.
loved one. Neighbor that you feel might be, and maybe you can't get them to come out to the day, but maybe you can come out to the day and get some
Yeah.
resources to pass along to them. Because I love that it's not weak to speak
Yes.
thing, because that is such a stigma.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just can't get that person kind of help them along and do it
Yes.
for them. Maybe that would be a good thing.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
And there's going to be watermelon bubbles.
Yeah, that's the key right there. Come to that. That'd be so much fun.
I did not know that. Did you all know that was a thing?
I got bacon bubbles for my dog once.
Bacon bubbles?
Bacon
Wow.
bubbles.
She likes to like bite the bubbles.
Yeah.
Never heard of that either.
She really loved.
Wow. It's a whole new world I didn't know about. Wow.
What is wrong with us? Where have
I
we
know.
You're hiding under a rock.
I guess
Apparently.
so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Get Out is this coming Friday.
Yes.
And again, what's the time?
It's from 10 to 2.
10 to 2. So get to downtown Chillicothe. And if you get to Main Street or to Paint Street, you can't miss it.
Yes.
And participate. And it is You Matter Day. And if you're feeling down and out, or if you have somebody that you're worried about, please come out and we'll get them some support.
Yes. Yes.
And so while you're here, let's mention Heartwoods again, and then some of the things that you have going on other than this. Or do you? I know that your goal was to get a kind of brick and mortar spot.
Yeah, and we talked about the truck, the van. Like we were talking, we really would like to have a You Matter van that we could travel to different counties, that we could come to you.
Yes.
And have the free resources and have everything in there, just a safe space to talk. So that's kind of our goal.
Okay.
We love being in, like a store would be amazing, but I feel like we could help so many more people if we travel.
Be
we
on the road.
different. Yeah. So that's kind of where our main goal is what we want to do.
Is the van at this point.
Yes.
And we have the Jackson Apple Festival going on this week. You want to talk about reaching a lot of, there's going to be a bazillion people come through.
Yes.
Something like that would be a wonderful resource to show up at the Apple Festival or something similar, the fairs, all that too, where there's a bunch of people and get to talk with them.
Yes.
I love that idea. Okay. All right. Well, and if anybody wants to help you all out, how do they do that?
You can connect with us on Heartwoods on Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can connect with us on heartwoods.org. So just reach out to us.
Yes.
Yeah, and we can get in contact with you and kind of work together. So that's the goal.
Love that. It's a team effort, and it does take an army. But just remember that you matter.
Yes.
We have an awesome board. We don't want to forget about them.
Yes.
Our board is awesome, and their help has been really tremendously helpful, and
we
Good
couldn't do
deal.
this without them. No.
It does. It takes an army.
It does. It takes an army.
Absolutely.
So we're grateful for that.
All right. Well, kids, thank you for stopping by today.
Yes,
it's
thanks for
always a
having
pleasure.
us.
It's really nice meeting you.
Yes.
Meeting you.
And
Yes.
keep on keeping up the good work.
Yes.
We appreciate
Yes.
that.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, our good friend Jeremiah is waiting in the wings with some news. And so we're going to play a message or two, and we'll be right back after that with some news.
Did you know Jackson is home to a locally owned and operated full-service print shop? Zip Printing covers all your print, signage, and design needs. From business cards, booklets, and posters to yard signs, banners, screen-printed t-shirts, oversized signage, and more. We can help you or your business advertise and look good doing it. Zip Printing also offers logo design. Allow us to assist you in building or elevating your brand today. Zip Printing is located in the Stockmeister Plaza at 708 East Main Street in Jackson, Ohio. So stop in or give us a call at 740-286-3023.
All right, and we are back with Jeremiah and some news. I know, yeah.
I feel like my chair is off.
It's hard when we have like two people or three people that we get all messed up. Yeah.
There we go.
So-
I feel like I'm a little more
Yeah. Now I think we're a little more.
spaced.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah. So what's going on?
Yeah, so just got back from US Route 35 and Pattonsville Road. We had
32.
or 32, yes.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's Apple Festival week. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. That's why I keep you straight, buddy.
Yes. So just got back from State Route 32 at the intersection of Pattonsville Road, where we had a two-vehicle crash.
Uh-oh.
Here's a photo I took out there at the intersection. You can see two vehicles involved in that. Reportedly, two people were transported to the hospital after these two vehicles collided. Suspected minor injuries, so that's good.
Okay.
And reached out to
Scary.
the Jackson Post of the High State Highway Patrol to learn more on what happened, what occurred there.
Okay.
I will say that that crash happened just before 8:30 a.m. this morning, and as of, I believe it was 9:20 a.m., everything's been cleaned up, and that roadway has reopened.
Reopened,
It was
okay.
never closed. It was reduced to one lane, 32 heading towards Wellston.
Okay.
I think that's west. Is that westbound? Anyhow, everything's open up now, so you don't have to worry about it. But
Okay.
I just wanted to report that we were out there, and we're going to try to follow up with a post to find out what happened.
Okay.
So it's Jackson Apple Festival week.
It
And I
is.
started my Apple Festival week as I always do. Tuesday at noon, we head up to the festival, and I get to spend a period of time with the royalty.
Yay! Love
So
that.
here I am with your 2025 Queen and Court, along with
funny.
the 2024 Little Miss, and we always get a selfie at the end of our
It's
little.
a pukey ride in the background too.
Yeah, no. And so we always do a little tour through the festival grounds, the girls, along with the Grand Marshal, and kind of like the paparazzi, taking their pictures, and we go down. They all take a turn stirring apple butter, and then we take some like pose pictures and take pictures of them as they walk through the festival grounds.
Sure.
And we always take a picture last couple of years there at the spot on Main because you can have the reflection of the Apple Tower in the window.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Such a neat picture. I posted those pictures on my Facebook page this morning if you want to go check them out. I'm sure I'll have those in a photo gallery when I get a second to sit down to actually do some of the photo side of things. So then after that, on Tuesday, yesterday, I got to cover the apple peeling contest this year.
Gosh, okay.
And any guesses on who won it?
I know. Wait, I got to guess. Would it be Betty Tilly?
Betty Tilly wins it again. Here
There
she
she
is. Check her out
is.
with her apple peeling queen shirt there. She's worn that the last several years. And, as I wrote, year after year, challengers line up.
She
but
doesn't
Betty
change
Tilly,
a bit from year to year.
yeah, she defeated her title and or defended her title. Excuse me. So this year they had a total of, I think it was 8 individuals that participated
Okay.
in the contest. And Tilly once again took home first place with an apple peel that measured 49 inches long.
Of course it did.
It's not her personal best,
No.
okay? Her personal best, I look back through my archive, and personal best, this is, I guess I should say, recent memory.
Yeah.
Okay. 2013. She had a pill that was 89 inches
I
long.
remember- I thought it was in the 80s.
Looked like a shoelace.
Yes.
When she held it up in all one piece.
It's
And,
insane.
Last year she got close to beating that. She had an 83-inch pill last year, and so anyway, countless times she's won. Pete said last year she's participated 3 decades in that festival contest. And another neat angle on the picture, if you can throw that back up there, those are family members of hers that got second and third place. So
Those
Betty,
ladies must peel a lot of apples.
I guess. So Betty is on the left there with the shirt, and then in the center, that is her sister, Tammy Kent, and she earned second place with 39.5-inch pill. And then on the far right, that is Betty's daughter, Brandy Francis, and she placed third with a pill of 24 3/4 inches. And then there was others that participated. Tina Ward had an 18 1/4 inch pill. Christian Brown, 15.5-inch pill. Elder Nelson, 7.5-inch pill. Elder Swearling, 5. I don't know if I said that right. I don't know if I said that right. Swearing. I don't know.
Let me see it.
It's. Here it is.
Swearing in. I would say.
Okay, swearing. 5 3/4, and then Jeff Francis with 2.5-inch pill.
That would be Jen's. Mine was 3/4 of an inch one time.
Well, I've participated before, and it was the year that Betty had that 98 or 89-inch pill. My pill, I came in 5th place, and I beat out 3 other people. And my pill was 20.5 inches long.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty good.
That is
I've
good.
not participated since, but
I think
maybe I
I
should.
could come up there. I have one of those apple peelers at home. I wonder if they'd notice if I
Just
did the crank real fast. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. So another big thing that happened yesterday was the Red Coat Club debuted.
Yes.
Okay,
Super cool.
They had
Look at that.
Here they
How
are. Look how
awesome.
sharp these jackets
Oh
are.
my gosh.
Beautiful jackets. They got their name on it, and then there's like this patch logo that has the Apple Man and the Apple Tower,
So
and it
cool.
says Jaffe Red Coat Club on it. Just a great group of gentlemen there, and we'll tell you who's in the picture for this first ever inductees to the Jackson Area Festivals and Events Red Coat Club. Seated from the left, that's Ed Chin. Then you have Kurt Wiggins, Tom Perry, Alan Stockmeister, and then standing behind from the left are Brian Davis, William Bill Cole, Mitch Costello, Joe Wyatt, and John Jones. And then we have an additional photo. It was unfortunate. They're one of the 10 passed away just weeks before
Yes.
the festival. That would be Mike Costello.
Mike Costello, yeah.
And this is a photo I got. You can see Mike's widow there, Teresa Costello, hugging George Davis, one of the Jaffe members, as they were presenting her with Mike's signature jacket
That's
coat there.
awesome.
You can see it framed, and it had a certificate to go along with it. And
Very
all
fitting.
the other fellow Red Coat folks stood when they presented that, and it was very touching.
Yes.
I was almost in tears myself,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just a really, really neat way to honor individuals that have been dedicated and unwavering commitment to that festival.
Very cool.
And it was created to honor and recognize those individuals who have dedicated 35 or more years of service to the festival. And real quick rundown of years of service, okay? Wiggins had 60 years, Stockmeister 51, Jones 51, Chin 49, Perry 48, Cole 47, Davis 46, Mike Costello had 45, Mitch Costello had 42, and Wyatt had 37.
Wow.
So
Really
just
cool.
so many
Oh my
decades
gosh.
and decades of service there. So that was very, very neat. And we have I live streamed this, so there's video. You can go back and watch this.
Okay.
What they did was they had the gentlemen that were getting the coats have family members present the coat to them, and the royalty got to help with that as well. And so, for example, Mr. Stockmeister, you had Seth and Cora and Kip up there, and they
Awesome.
got to help present the jacket. You know, Cora got to put the jacket on. Seth got to say a few words about his dad, and it was just neat. So each of the different people got to have that. It was really neat to see on stage, and so that was a new thing this year, and it won't be every year. It'll just be as people reach that milestone of 35 years or
Sure.
more. So we'll have a complete story about that and the pilling. A couple additional pictures that we had. They as always, they cut the ribbon up there to mark the opening of the festival, and we have that. So here's the folks that were involved in the ribbon cutting. You got Jackson Mayor Randy Evans. You have your 2025 Jackson Apple Festival Grand Marshal Dave Channel up there.
Yes.
Got to spend a little time with him yesterday. Haven't got to see him in a little while because
Yeah.
after he retired from being fire chief, but he got to go around with the royalty and got to take his hand at doing the apple butter, and he said he's never got to do that before.
Oh, really?
So that was fun to watch him
Interesting.
stir the apple butter. And then you have your royalty, your 2025 royalty. That's first attendant Emma Wiggins, Queen Taylor Williams, and then second attendant Sophie Taylor. And then we also have some representatives from different offices. And I'm going to say names, but I'm not going to say which offices they represent because I don't want to mess it up and I don't have it in front of me. But you have Bonnie Ward, you have Taylor Stepp, Bryn Stepp. Sorry, Taylor's her son.
Yes.
And then Michael Perkins and Julie Stevens. And they represent different offices here in the state. 2024 Little Miss Queen, that is Emma Dunn. And then your president this year for your 84th annual Apple Festival, that's Chris O'Boyle there with the microphone. So do we have any more pictures? Oh, go ahead and throw that one up real quick. And then this happened after opening ceremonies.
Okay.
WSAZ showed up
Oh.
and presented Dave Channel with a Hometown Hero Award.
Oh, fun.
And
okay.
you can see Mr. John Smith there in the photo. John was the one that called WSAZ to kind of nominate Dave for this honor of
That's
Hometown
great.
Hero.
Love that.
I guess he had sent Telegram editor Pete Wilson's story in and said, "Hey, I think Dave would be a good candidate for this. Meets the qualifications and everything."
Sure.
And I guess they reviewed it and said, "Yeah, So they showed up. That's I can't think of the WSAZ.
She's the weather girl.
She is.
What is her name?
Oh,
She works weekends. Weather.
yes,
Yeah.
she does. I can't. Gosh, I was saying it yesterday, and now I can't think of her name. But anyway,
It'll come to me in a minute.
She came and they did some video with the different individuals, and I'm sure that's
Very
probably
cool.
showcased on their website, or they might have aired it. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Dave on getting that recognition. So Hannah Hayes.
Hannah Hayes, yeah.
Hannah Hayes.
Yep,
Yeah,
that is
is
right.
who came
Thank you,
from WSAZ to present that. So, all right. So I'm going to give my chair up to Telegram editor Pete Wilson. He's going to cover some more Apple Festival news, and I'm going to get out of here because I got a school parade and much
A
more
whole lot of
typing
other stuff
and
to do.
photo work to do. So.
Yes. All right.
All
Well,
right.
come on over, Pete. Thanks, Jeremiah.
Yes.
All right, Pete Wilson. Man, I get two news guys in the house today. This is
Okay,
fun.
well, it's Apple Festival week. What can we do? And there's other stuff than the Apple Festival, believe it or not.
I know. The world moves on.
We're having to move at a little bit of a higher gear. Jeremiah Shaver, especially, doing a wonderful job, willing to cover a lot of this for us with his skills. So we appreciate that very much. But I took the baton from Jeremiah a little bit later in the day. One of the things that the Apple Festival always does on the first day, Tuesday, is they judge booth and windows.
Yes.
And so we've got some photos that I took early in the evening at the winners of the booth decoration contest. Now, I'm not sure that they made a rule or not, but it used to be that the PTOs, which, you got a lot of folks, and they have those corner booths.
Yes.
They were always among the winners, and they have not been winning awards the last couple years. So I think that they've changed it a little bit,
Okay.
and opened up the awards to some of the organizations that have the smaller booths.
Yeah.
So this year, taking first place was Faith and Fitness, and
That does not surprise me.
their booth is on Broadway Street. There it is, right there. And of course, in the middle is Josie Rader, who is Miss Faith and Fitness.
Yep.
Of course, got those heart-shaped sunglasses.
Of course she does.
Those are great. Also in the picture, Renee Adams. So on the left, she's happy to be in the picture, and Rachel Strasser there on the right. And so that is your first place booth. And Faith and Fitness, of course, located downtown Jackson at 281 East Main Street. I did not realize that they have so many people involved in that.
Oh, yes.
They do, I was told they do 4 classes a day, 6 days a week, at least 15 in each class.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends up in the hundreds, the people that are
It's wild.
that are participating, mixing faith and fitness. So good for them. They won first place. Second place was the Jackson County Health Department, our friends there. That booth is on Main Street on the side away from the courthouse. And manning the booth last night when I took that on the left, David Ramby, and on the right, Mary Catherine Shook, both veteran Jackson County Health Department employees. So congratulations to the Health Department. Third place went to Four Winds Community. And that is actually on East Main Street on the block where the Marquee is, on that side of the street. You're looking for these booths. And the Four Winds Community folks that were in the booth last night when I took the picture are Allie Davis on the left and Diana Burnett on the right. And, most of these booths, not only are they beautifully decorated, but almost all of them are offering some kind of raffle prize or
Sure.
whatever. And a lot of them, it may not involve, money. It's just, show up, put your ticket in, and you got a chance to win a great prize, as was shown there with the Four Winds Community with a Scentsy bag and so forth. All right. Also, last night, we don't have pictures on this, but once again, it drew a huge crowd, the lip sync contest. You walk there late in the evening, and it's on Tuesday. It's not, it's opening day, but it's not Wednesday. It's not Saturday, and you're thinking, it's going to be a little slower. I worked the booth last night, so I'm walking there to my car after my booth shift, and my gosh, they're lining up for the lip sync contest, and there's not a place to walk.
Right.
It's a great spectator thing as well as a participation thing. I understand the participation numbers may have been down a little bit, but the spectators, boy, they love to see the lip sync contest.
Yes, they do.
And the winners were, I'll name them. I don't have pictures to show you right now, but the winners were in they do it by age division. In ages 3 to 10 division, some of the best ones are the very young,
Yeah.
believe me. A duo teamed up for first place. The second place was a larger group called the Trolls. I would have liked to have seen what they looked like.
Okay.
But Corey Baisden, Bella Boggs, Briley Sturgill, Lexi Butcher, Liv Taylor, and Addie Shear all were the Trolls. Third place went to a group composed of, only have first names here, that's what was on the list, Caitlin Bryan, Angelina Hadley, and Shia. In the ages 11 to 18 division, the winners were Cole McCormick and Callie Ann Wooten. The second place went to Willa DeLong, and third place to Braxton Cruz. So congratulations to all of them. And there'll be another kind of participation contest tonight, not professionals, but the Apple Festival Got Talent contest
And it
tonight.
gets good.
They have some great competitors
yes.
in there. It's not karaoke, it's a talent contest, but it's 8:45 p.m. after the opening parade this evening. And also, I think we had a picture of a local band there, Thirst E Pony too. One of the great things about the Apple Festival is there's something on both stages almost all the time.
Yes.
And Thirsty Pony happened to be performing there in the early evening slot before the lip sync contest, and out front is Brian Jarvis, the lead singer, and that local band back on the drums I know is Don Jenkins. So I'm not sure who the other two gentlemen are. Do you know?
I don't.
I
think
should know, but I don't. I'll find out before we run that picture in the paper, hopefully. But they do a lot of appearances. I know that they're going to be singing at Parker's Place later in the week, so they got a big week. So looking ahead at the Apple Festival this evening or today, it's a big day, of course. Jackson and Oak Hill schools are out, so he's going to have lots of kids out. Wellston is not there, or not out. They have been a couple of times before, but not today. But it all starts early. As you know, Jeremiah had to get out of here because he's doing the school parade for me. So you have all the floats there as well as some local entrants. And then the bigger parade, the opening parade, is at 7:45 p.m. tonight. But in between, you'll have the Oak Hill Band performing at 12:30. You'll have a kiddie tractor pull at 2:30. You'll have apple pie eating contest at 3:30. The blizzard eating contest at 1 p.m. The apple bobbing contest at 4:30 p.m. The BC Shake and Stompers will perform at the General Mills stage at 6. The Disciples of Christ at the Elks Lodge stage at 6. And then, as I said, the Apple Festival Got Talent contest afterwards. The radio will be there doing a live broadcast a little later today on WKOV 96.7 FM. I think Matt McKee will be there again. And, of course, the Telegram will be there covering the main events as well. Some other quick things to tell you, Jennifer. The Dixon Run Road section that had been closed for a bridge replacement project opened late yesterday afternoon. They got that bridge replacement done in 2 weeks.
Cool.
So that opened yesterday afternoon. The location there was a half-mile east of Irwin Road and just south of 1570 Dixon Run Road. The whole road wasn't closed, but a section of it was, so now you can get around totally there. And yesterday, I told you about the Jackson High School girls golf team winning the FAC championship.
Yes.
Well, the boys did the same thing last night.
All right.
There they are. Congratulations to the Jackson High School boys golf team. I'll tell you what they did, Jennifer. I can't name everybody in that picture, but on the left is head coach Kevin Bowman, and on the far right is assistant coach Rick Bowman. So congratulations to the coaches and the players. But in the conference championship, they won the conference championship meet. That's the big one.
Yeah.
But they do smaller meets or matches all year long, and you add them both up for the conference championship. But they won the conference championship Tuesday evening, and they won the overall championship. And you know what their record was? 39-1. That means they were first place in every match except once, and they must have been second place in that one. So, just a
Some
great
good
season.
golfers.
The girls had done, of course, 35-5 to win their championship the night before. So, congratulations to all them. Colt Cross shot a 75 to lead Jackson in the conference championship match. He is all FAC as well as Parker Holstein. But Jackson's strength on the boys' side was definitely the depth of the team. They have, several golfers that did excellently, and put them all together, they were almost unbeatable.
Nice.
So congratulations to all of them, and we will carry on. I took a walk last night, the Apple Festival, looking through booths and like that, and I listed all the things I'd like to eat that I know I won't eat because I shouldn't, but we'll have to pick out a few.
Oh, Pete, throw some caution to the wind.
I know. It's only once a week,
It's
right?
once
a
time.
year.
Yes,
Once
one time a year.
Once a year. You're right. Thankfully.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we do need to get out of here because we do have a lot of festival things to get to. And, we're actually open at the brewery today, even though we're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Because it's Wednesday. But it's the Wednesday of the Apple Festival, so we have to be there, right?
You kind of have to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You have to look on it as an opportunity for extra exposure.
People need to eat and drink. That's right. Okay, so headed out that way. We hope you have a beautiful day. Enjoy the Apple Festival, and the weather's going to be great. And we'll see you right back here in the morning. So we'll see you then. Bye-bye.